then consider the available opportunities. Consider the available opportunities. But I want to tell you one thing. Every profession, every course has opportunities. The other problem is that people don't know where the opportunities are. Which is you come and expect something to see. Which is only the other one negative problem of the Isa. We don't have a negative problem of the same way you wrote it. And that's the problem. About ambassador of Sabbath, who was saying, "My man, tell my delegate, no matter which catch I'm telling you, so what? Never forget you." Then you want to have the joy in the first one time. And of course, this one of the subject requirement. This one of the subject requirement. What's the kind of color? Read the NASA, because no matter 1 year when you have reached a certain level, you're going to struggle with it. Then your character or behavior as a child and as a parent matters a lot. And of course, you must have clear goals. What do you want to do? What do you want a child to be? What do you want a child to have? In 2017, where do you want a child to be? And please, hard work, consistency. They talk about consistency. They don't talk about consistency and hard work and passion. God has given me everything because I'm so passionate about teaching. Very passionate about teaching. I've never said anything negative about what? Not anything negative about teaching. I don't even listen to negativity. Because negativity is infectious. Negativity is what? Negativity is when you are saying what you are asking. Like negativity, don't listen to negativity about your school, about your teacher, about your profession, about your don't. It is infectious. The devil is the what? The devil is the liar. Forget my teacher people. Teacher guarantee. And of course, do not take too long to make a decision. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't take too long to make a decision. And be mindful of your energy. And that's the three things of the role of the parent. One, make sure you bring the requirements of the school. Make sure you bring the requirements of the school. The role is asking for requirements like graph books, like geometry, like calculators, like dictionary, like the section. There are very many. I tell you what I don't know what to make message. I'm going to biology. Oh, okay, let's see. When we choose to get the money, some of those subjects are very expensive. Then, please, I've already told you, contribute the trips rather study. Like for instance, study trips. New curriculum emphasizes the hands-on. When I not get that for project or collaborate, I didn't factory, I didn't industry, and it is hands-on. When I know who is that, I know who that. The child must listen, must see what takes place in the factory, in the industry, on the road, everywhere. They must see and touch. They must, because it's hands on. So contribute the study trips, the project work, practical work for book, practical books, final materials. They are costly, and the school cannot buy them for the child. Then support that to understand at home. Here's the table. Or it says the word at home. Because now that child must be reading. I know who is that, I know Soma, I know who are the cat, they must share. And then contribute to the children's discipline. I told you about discipline. Good enough to have given you the discipline, the rules. Discipline is important. Without discipline and character, don't waste your time with your child. Just work on your discipline and have discipline and then character. And then participation in the acquisition of learning is what you want to do. Abana bayino kusoma. Mukolege nani bayino kulacha. Construction of materials, structure development of the school, etc. Zona business manager just said to call you. And that's the reality. So what I'm saying about that number it's a number 90% of the teachers are sick by the pressure by the teacher. Zoraba kwa the master, the day left when again the pressure again. Kumanga masante mata wanya, mata wanya, yebole ndio mwana wa kila mtu managenda kusauko. And of course, consult regularly parents, consult regularly please. Consult regularly, all the time consult. This world belongs to great Asgard. Even in the Bible it is there, Asgard shall be given. Musa, listen to your children's problems. Let no other people get to know your children's problems before you. Please don't allow it. There is a girl, this boy who was just been, who was killed in Matuga. You remember that boy? Mama boy, your man, I am Musa, is a scabby. That boy was killed in Matuga. Mama boy, your man, I am Musa, and I have from Sancho Kaja Kuzungia. Last time there is a girl in Wakiso. Yagenda n'agamba omuzadde, maama njagala gye mutuuse. Omukazi n'agamba omwana genda wetuge. Omwana agenda n'akola ki? Mumukubire mu ngalo omwana oyo. Tebakubye mu ngalo. And you had it. Bano abaana bato, these are children. Now this woman has lost that boy. Kyokka yamugoba ewaka. Omuwala yali amusuza muki? Omuwala yali amusuza musikita ina gy'alaga. Kitaawe yamugoba, omukazi n'amunaaluka, kati anoonya omwana gy'akola ki? Gy'amusuza. Kati omukazi akaaba. We need to pay price for our children. Waliwo omwana tulina okusasula nga tulina abaki? Abaana. Kubanga baffe. Pero n'osula nga bakwera abantu bawe basale. Wazaala baati. Omusajja kyokka omusajja alabye situation yeeyo amanyi abaana bagenda kulya bagenda kwambala bagenda kubasomesa najja kyasookerako eki batuwe kuki ku basali kati wemugamba ki nti osiire kyemugamba kubanga